Okay, this is Redding, California. We are behind the local Carl's Jr. on Cypress Avenue, and there are a number of people, including myself, that have feeding stations around the town for stray and feral cats.
This is a thing you get at a Walmart.
It's like a giant Tupperware container with a little lid on it. We've got a hole cut in one end of it. We can go around the other side of the bushes and I'll show you. And we have kind of a catch and release program where we catch these little kitties, and then we either take them to the local humane society, or we take them to a vet, get them spayed or neutered, and re-release them because they have their own little established societies in the bushes and things. But oftentimes you'll find that many of them are house cats that somebody just abandoned, and they actually really seem to enjoy being petted and cuddled and fed and kept in a house. In fact, I've got 6 at home right now that were retrieved in just exactly that circle.
Can you show us what this over here is?
Okay, yeah. Let's go around here. Just follow me. I don't know if you all have enough light, but oh, watch out for this.
The time is probably about 8:15. The date is the 25th of August. What's your name and how old are you?
Oh, that's right. I'm Mark McCandlish, 55. And we have this little kind of a moat, moat thing we designed here where it's like
he just dumped water out.
Aluminum pie pan. It gets a little foul when they knock some of the food out, and it gets in there and gets all soggy and everything. And so I come back here, rinse it off, put that back in there, put the bottle back in. I've got a little container here with 1 can of cat food and a whole bunch of dry food. Put this in here. We got a couple of these little roach motels and ant motel things in here, so that the local ants, if they make it past the little water moat, they take something else back to the colony that spells doom for the colony.
So this part's not catch and release, this part's just feed.
Yeah, we try to keep them fed because you know, many of these kitties, I mean, we've even found some that we've never actually seen before that are already spayed or neutered, which means that they probably belong to somebody and they were either so poorly treated or just abandoned, and for that reason they seem to congregate together in little colonies. There's several around Redding. There's a couple that are down right by the bridge construction that's happening
over the Sacramento River.
The Sacramento River, where Cypress Street crosses it. And then I pour some water down here into this little moat thing to prevent the ants from getting into the food.
Okay, what he has is he's got a fairly large bucket of food, a full can of wet food, and then, I don't know, a half a pound or more of dry cat food.
Yeah,
that's
right.
Quite a bit.
And then it's hard to read now, but we had a little thing on here that said trap, spay, and neuter, catch and release, and we had a phone number on here too where people could call if they found this and had any questions. But we got it wired down here to this Photinia
oh, so nobody
bush.
Can steal it.
Yeah. And the problem is that from time to time people come through and they park in this parking lot with their trailers. They let their dogs out, and their dogs get in here and they eat all the food. So, and then we got some fresh water here also.
Yeah, and the bucket of food that he has in there, he's got a pie pan that he sets it in and he fills that full of water so the ants can't get to it.
Like a moat.
It's a moat, yeah.
Yeah. And then I fill this with fresh water and we stick it back here, and any water that we don't use, it usually winds up watering the local plants. So it's all recyclable.
All right, well that's very good. I want to thank you for that. I like cats and a lot of people are going to like this. Thank you.
You're welcome.